Skulls, an eye-popping 119 of them arranged in a tower formation.
Some of these discoveries were just not meant for humans to find. From voids in the pyramids to towers of skulls and lakes filled with skeletons, these finds were horrifying as well as fascinating.
Mostly unremarkable, other than the fact that we have thousands of human bones scattered around the shores of this lake.
I must say that it is dangerous to stay here and breathe that air for a long time.
Scientists even found a pyramid hidden away that is older than you can imagine. With discoveries like these, it might have been better to just keep them secret.
What they found was evidence that suggests Gunung Padang is the world's oldest step pyramid.
Join us today as we look at the most interesting and revolutionary finds in recent times. Sit back, buckle up, and prepare to be astounded as we explore the wonders of our distant past. Echoes of the Aztec past. In the eerie depths beneath Mexico City lies a bone-chilling addition to the Aztec Tower of Skulls, known as Tzompantli. Uncovered by archaeologists, an additional 119 human skulls join the already unsettling count, now surpassing 600. These silent witnesses, once part of the living, stand as a grim testament to Aztec supremacy. Believed to be one of 7 such structures in the ancient city of Tenochtitlan, the tower looms near the Templo Mayor, once a powerful religious hub. However, the horror deepens with the discovery of children's skulls among the remains of warriors, challenging previous assumptions. Analysis suggests that these offerings were more than mere victims, they were transformed into sacred vessels, believed to bridge the gap between mortals and gods. Built during the reign of Tlatoani Ahuizotl, the Tzompantli serves as a chilling reminder of Aztec rituals and beliefs, where grotesque displays were seen as harmonizing with cosmic forces. Despite repulsing modern sensibilities, the tower held profound significance for the Aztecs, a symbol of cosmic equilibrium. Unearthed, its legacy continues to cast a long, eerie shadow, reminding us of a civilization's haunting beliefs and practices. Forgotten Pyramid of Indonesia. Gunung Padang, the Mountain of Enlightenment, is located in West Java, Indonesia. To the casual eye, it may appear to be just another mountain, but one with a better symmetry compared to other hills. That's not it. This beautiful hill, now overgrown with vegetation, has the potential to rewrite history as the world's oldest pyramid. When it was discovered in 1914, it was identified as an extinct volcano. It wasn't until the 1970s that archaeologists throughout the world realized its actual significance. During excavation efforts, it was found that beneath the volcanic soil, precisely positioned volcano rocks formed pillars and geometric patterns, implying planned building rather than natural occurrence. Further investigations revealed a multi-layered structure, suggesting construction spanning thousands of years. Recent findings, including radiocarbon dating, have sparked debate in the scientific community. Some believe Gunung Padang was built by a long-lost civilization over 20,000 years ago, but others are unconvinced and debunk it as pseudo-archaeology. Electromagnetic surveys revealed a massive cavity beneath the monumental stones, potentially a burial chamber similar to those found in classic pyramids. However, the exact function and purpose of Gunung Padang, as well as the civilization that constructed it, remain mysterious. Theories range from it being a temple to a sophisticated water management system, challenging established notions of South Asian history and suggesting the existence of an advanced civilization predating previous estimations. Great Pyramid's Hidden Chamber. The pyramids of Giza are the oldest wonders of the world, with the Great Pyramid fascinating people worldwide for centuries. Having undergone decades of investigation into its construction and purpose, it wasn't until 2016 when, with the courtesy of muon radiography, another secret hidden inside its depths was revealed. A 3D map of the pyramid's interior revealed a large corridor-like empty space above the Grand Gallery, sending shockwaves around the world. This discovery calls into question previous speculations, as the space does not correspond to the conventional layout of pharaoh-associated burial chambers, since this chamber was built not to be easily accessed. Do you believe the pyramids were built primarily to serve as tombs for pharaohs, or do you think they served a more important purpose? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Already renowned for their advanced engineering, the discovery of this additional void, seamlessly integrated without compromising structural integrity, underscores the extraordinary capabilities of the builders from ancient Egyptian civilization. The deliberate concealment of this chamber and the unintended revelation of its existence have the potential to rewrite the history of pyramid construction methods and their intended purpose. Bones of mystery. During World War II, high in the Himalayas, a ranger named Hari makes a chilling discovery. A peaceful lake, crystal clear at 16,000 feet, hides a dark secret. It's littered with bones, earning it the grim name Skeleton Lake. At first, everyone thought they were Japanese soldiers trying to sneak into India, but the origin of skeletons is far too old for it to be Japanese soldiers. Theories swirled like snowflakes. An ancient Indian army wiped out a deadly plague, even a furious goddess punishing disrespectful pilgrims. Scientists are still digging for answers. DNA tests revealed a surprising mix of people, from South Asia to Southeast Asia, even some Mediterranean ancestry. Could they be linked to a forgotten Greco-Indian kingdom that thrived here? Carbon dating threw another curveball. These deaths happened over hundreds of years, not all at once. Yeah, this lake has been taking lives over decades. The lake holds its secrets tight. Every spring, the ice melts, revealing more bones, but no clear story. Skeleton Lake's mystery continues to haunt researchers and historians alike. Mysterious tiny skeleton. The next discovery is definitely one that should have remained a secret: the Atacama skeleton. What a coincidence that this eerie skeleton, resembling a tiny human, was found in a ghost town in Chile in 2003. With a size of just 6 inches long, this skeleton bore no resemblance to a normal human. It was soon declared as an alien by UFO theorists and even made an appearance in a UFO-themed movie called Sirius. A geneticist from Stanford University, intrigued by the movie, reached out to the production team to analyze the sample. In 2018, DNA analysis was conducted, revealing that it was not an alien, but indeed a human skeleton. Despite its irregular skull shape and small size, further DNA analysis concluded that the Atacama skeleton was that of a human fetus with multiple genetic mutations linked to dwarfism and scoliosis. However, other DNA analyzers contradicted this result by suggesting normal fetal development. Even with the advancements in medical science, the cause of these mutations and their role in shaping the bizarre skull remain a mystery. This skeleton appears to be like a cursed being left in a deserted city, never meant to be seen by humans. Mysterious Nazca creations. The intriguing Nazca lines, a massive collection of geoglyphs carved onto the desert sands, can be seen on southern Peru's parched Nazca Plateau. These lines, which were created between 500 BC to 500 AD, span miles and portray a wide range of characters, including hummingbirds, spiders, monkeys, and whales, as well as geometric objects like lines, triangles, and rectangles, alongside some human-like figures whose interpretations remain elusive. What truly boggles the imagination about these lines is their massive size and surprising complexity. A bigger mystery still is their purpose. Theories range from religious rituals to astronomical markers or pilgrimage pathways. It has been suggested that these lines were created by removing reddish pebbles from the ground, possibly using water and ropes to achieve their complex designs. Looking down from above at these amazing patterns, one can't help but admire their unique design. The fact that these beautiful patterns were constructed without the use of modern instruments is nothing short of amazing and serves as an eerie reminder of the lingering secrets that the past still holds. Supernatural Roman Gateway. Next up, we have a gate believed to possess supernatural powers from the time of the Roman Empire. The Roman Gate of Hell, also known as Plutonium, is situated in Hierapolis, Turkey. This structure was constructed over a fissure in the Earth's crust that released lethal gases, causing animals brought near the fissure to rapidly suffocate and die off. This unusual phenomenon reinforced the belief that the gate had a connection with the underworld and possessed supernatural powers. During the Roman Empire, people began to offer animal sacrifices here. The deadly gases, being denser than air, would settle near the ground. The priests who conducted the sacrifices stood on a platform above the gases, placing him in a safe zone, remaining unharmed and able to breathe normally, further strengthening the belief in the gate's supernatural powers. Even today, it is a rather strange sight to see these deadly gases coming out of the ground through the water, astounding people for thousands of years and giving birth to a belief system. Flight of the Ancients. During the excavation of the tomb Pa-di Imen in Saqqara, Egypt, archaeologists stumbled upon a remarkable find: a tiny wooden bird measuring just over 14 centimeters in length with a wingspan stretching 18 centimeters. What makes this discovery truly extraordinary is its implication, dating back to 200 BC, suggesting that ancient civilizations possessed a basic understanding of aerodynamics. This small, avian-like artifact differs significantly from the other bird models from that period, lacking any feet and resembling more of an aircraft model designed for gliding. It's fascinating to note that the first recorded attempt at gliding occurred 1,000 years after the creation of this model, resulting in a failed descent due to the absence of a horizontal tail fin. However, the Saqqara bird boasts such a great design that allows it to fly and glide. With the aid of modern flight simulators, it has been proven that this ancient marvel glides with astonishing efficiency, surpassing even the early gliders of the 18th century. This revelation prompts us to reconsider our understanding of ancient civilizations. Did the ancient Egyptians possess the knowledge to fly? While we cannot be certain, this discovery challenges historical narratives, leaving us to ponder the intriguing possibility. Denisovan Cave. The established understanding of early human groups had to be updated significantly following a remarkable discovery in 2010. A fragment of finger bone was discovered in a cave nestled in the Altai Mountains of Russia and underwent DNA analysis, and the results were astonishing to say the least. This bone belonged to an extinct group of early humans previously unknown to science. They were given the name Denisovans, after the Denisova Cave, where their bones were discovered for the first time. This finding transformed our view of human evolution. This evidence suggests interbreeding of Neanderthals, Denisovans, and Homo sapiens, and is believed to have had a profound impact on human evolution. In addition to introducing a new branch to the human family tree, the Denisova Cave contains several artifacts and fossils dating back up to 280,000 years, providing significant insights into the activities and lifestyles of ancient hominins. Ancient technological marvel. Chance discoveries play an important part in archaeology, and one excellent example which completely changed our understanding of ancient technologies is the Antira Mechanism. In 1901, a strange lump of metal was discovered while excavating ancient ship remains off the shore of Antikythera Island in Greece. Upon closer examination, they discovered precision gears within it, capturing the attention of the scientific community. This device, dating back 2,000 years, was found in fragments, with much of it missing. For decades, it was regarded as a simple calculating machine. However, Technological developments in X-ray technology in the late 20th century enabled scientists to put together the fragments and understand their complexities. And guess what they found? COGS. It turned out to be a device for calculating and displaying cosmic events. With this device, one could predict the positions of the sun, moon, and planets. Such technology seemed out of place for its time, challenging our assumptions about ancient civilizations' abilities to mechanize their scientific theories into compact devices. Ancient footprints. Early civilizations in North America were previously believed to have arrived between 15,000 and 13,000 years ago, but a recent discovery has pushed back this timeline significantly. Fossilized footprints dating back to 21,000 years were uncovered at White Sands National Park in New Mexico, USA, challenging prior understanding of migration patterns. These footprints serve as fossil evidence, preserved over time by being buried under volcanic ash and lakebed sediment, solidifying them onto the rock. Their age was determined by carbon dating of aquatic plant seeds embedded in the fossilized prints. Despite the initial controversy surrounding the results, further and more careful testing confirmed the previous findings, proving that humans were indeed present in North America during the last glacial maximum. Unlike skeletal remains or fossils, these footprints offer a unique perspective, providing clues about daily lives and activities around the ancient lake. This discovery holds immense importance as it has compelled historians to re-evaluate early migration patterns and establish a new timeline for human presence in North America. Mysteries beneath the surface. Next up, we have got another fascinating discovery courtesy of farmers. Back in 1992, in Zhejiang Province, China, farmers were draining several ponds, and suddenly they found 24 man-made caverns, with 5 of them being larger than the rest. Now known as the Longyu Grottos, these caves are believed to have been crafted over 2,000 years ago. The 5 caverns stand independently, reaching heights of up to 20 meters high. Archaeologists have been investigating since the day of their discovery, trying to unravel the mystery of why and by whom they were created. It's quite a puzzle, as the caverns have defied explanations. Using only hammers and chisels, how did humans carve out these massive caves, leaving behind markings resembling modern mining machinery? Were these caves created for military purposes, ceremonial reasons, or perhaps something entirely different? The questions keep on coming, while the answers are nowhere to be seen. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. An indecipherable manuscript. Next up is the Voyage Manuscript, challenging our understanding of written communication and knowledge. This document, which dates back to the early 15th century, defies our established history in ways that continue to intrigue and baffle scholars to this day. This handwritten and illustrated book contains cryptic text that has yet to be understood or decoded. It serves as a profound challenge to our comprehension of both scientific knowledge and artistic expression. Could it be evidence of an ancient culture possessing knowledge far beyond what history acknowledges? Within its pages lie illustrations of plants unknown to modern botany, astronomical anomalies, and figures unlike any seen before. These mysterious contents prompt the scientific community to wonder whether it holds lost medical texts with revolutionary cures or cryptic messages from a long-lost civilization. While some may dismiss this idea as far-fetched, the possibility remains that the Voynich manuscript could originate from an extraterrestrial civilization bearing a language beyond understanding and contents which are alien to humans on Earth. All of the ideas around the document emphasize how it forces humanity to reconsider traditional historical narratives, revealing significant gaps in our understanding and hinting at secret knowledge systems that have yet to be discovered. Cave Art Chronicles. Teenagers hanging out in the Dordogne region of France discovered a vast cave system with walls and ceilings full of paintings with remarkable size and detail. These paintings in the Lascaux Cave were then estimated to be around more than 17,000 years old. The paintings are dominated by themes, illustrating large animals such as horses, deer, and extinct animals like aurochs and mammoths, using techniques like perspective, shading, and overlapping figures. These paintings are a powerful link to our past and showcase the keen artistic observation of our distant ancestors, transcending time and culture. While there isn't much that can be said for the exact purpose behind these paintings, experts like to weigh in with their guesses that they may have been part of hunting rituals or served a spiritual or symbolic purpose. For preservation, the cave is now closed to the public, but there are replica caves that allow history enthusiasts to experience these paintings without harming the original. Afterlife Clay Guardians. This accidental but astonishing discovery by farmers in China is simply unbelievable. These thousands of life-size clay sculptures, known as the Terracotta Army, are nothing short of astounding. Spread across several pits, they encompass soldiers, chariots, horses, and weaponry. Despite resembling a colossal warehouse for a statue factory, these artifacts are actually over 2,000 years old. Crafted with the belief of aiding China's first emperor in the afterlife, the Terracotta Army exhibits remarkable diversity. Each soldier is unique, varying in shape, size, hairstyle, and armor. This individuality lends an uncanny realism, as if an actual army of over 6,000 soldiers had been frozen and turned into clay. Moreover, the figures are depicted in various military ranks, from archers and infantrymen to officers and charioteers. This remarkable find, with the army standing guard beside the buried Emperor Qin Shi Huang, speaks volumes about the power he once wielded. World's oldest temple. On October 1994, a farmer discovered a strange stone jutting up from the earth. He had no idea that he was standing above what is now regarded as the world's oldest temple. This temple, according to historical documents, was built more than 11,500 years ago. To put that in context, it predates both the invention of writing and the wheel. People back then didn't even use to do appropriate farming or animal husbandry. Göbekli Tepe, situated in Turkey, is a set of circular enclosures with two large T-shaped pillars in the center. These pillars may weigh up to 20 tons each, and they are decorated with exquisitely carved artwork of wild animals, insects, and other symbols. Our history books used to portray people before 8000 BC as mere hunters living off the land. But this temple, buried for who knows how many thousands of years, challenges that narrative. With continuous excavations, it may take another 50 years to fully reveal its secrets. Some historians believe that this sanctuary was more of a habitation structure with communal gathering places for rituals than a formal temple. The Pumapunku Puzzle. The discovery of the ruins of Pumapunku, located at an elevation of 13,000 feet in Bolivia, throws a curveball on our current understanding of pre-Columbian South America. Despite the site not being very gigantic due to suffering from extensive mining, this megalithic marvel will still blow your mind with what's left. The stones found at Pumapunku, with precision cuts, are unlike any others in the area. The red sandstone comes from at least 10 kilometers away, and the gray andesite traveled a hefty 70 kilometers to reach the site. The question of how these large stones were moved to such heights without modern technologies has baffled historians and archaeologists worldwide. Adding to the enigma are the flat surfaces of these stones, showcasing precision cutting techniques indicative of advanced craftsmanship. The technology used predates both the Inca and Tiwanaku civilizations, further complicating the puzzle. With many of its original architectural features lost to time, unraveling the purpose of Pumapunku remains a difficult job. Without a clear understanding of the methods used to transport, cut, and assemble these rocks, we can only speculate on the true extent of their engineering prowess. Of course, there are always the alien theorists who claim an advanced civilization built this. Submerged civilization unveiled. Discovering a tomb or temple is always intriguing, but uncovering a lost city takes it to a whole another level. Natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and rising sea levels most likely destroyed Heraklion, which once was the main and biggest port of Egypt during the waning days of pharaohs. By around 200 BC, the city's monumental structures plunged into the water, with some residents clinging to what remained until 800 AD, when the Mediterranean Sea swallowed the rest. For over 2 millennia, Heraklion lay hidden beneath the ocean's depths until divers off the Egyptian coast brought back a sculpture fragment of Hapi, the god of fertility and the Nile. This artifact, once perched at ancient Egypt's edge, likely plunged into the sea during an earthquake. With the help of sonar technology, the remains of the city were located, revealing a trove of treasures, including massive temples, harbor installations, statues, sphinxes, anchors, and even gold coins. The once-lost city of Heraklion now has new prestige, serving as an underwater museum, providing a glimpse into a lost civilization and its rich cultural history. Its discovery has shed light on old trade lines, causing historians to reconsider their view of a bygone era. That's all from our side on the remarkable discoveries that have reshaped our understanding of history. What are your thoughts on these fascinating finds? Which discovery intrigued you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you've made any astounding discoveries or have your own stories of historical mystery, please share them with us. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on more interesting discoveries and historical puzzles. Let us know what you would want us to explore next. Until next time, goodbye.